How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Pickups. Today's pickups are going to be from the Limited Run game store. I finally got one of my orders in from at the very beginning of the year when they did their year-end blowout sale. This includes some blind boxes for both the Nintendo Switch and the PlayStation 4, and I've been dying to actually open them up and show them to you. So, welcome on in. There are other pickups that I have from a local store, as well as maybe a couple of other online places that I've visited. And I also wanted to showcase a little bit of the Raleigh Retro meetup that we had last weekend, and I'll showcase a couple of those pickups as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the pickups. First off, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the limited run games pickups that I got. I just essentially scrolled through my list of everything that I didn't already own and wanted to pick up. So there were quite a few. There was a period of time where I wasn't buying limited run games stock, and I was focusing purely on completing the original Xbox set. So that's where the vast majority of my money went. But was able to pick up quite a few things that I wanted off of my list, and here is the first one, Seek Hearts from Temco for the PlayStation 4. I don't know a whole lot about this particular game, however, I am a fan of RPGs. It's one of my favorite genres of games to play, so this one looks interesting to me, and I will be checking that out eventually. The next one being Samurai Showdown 6. I did want to get a vast majority of the SNK style games, and this is one that I did not pick up when it was released, so I was able to get a copy during the year-end event. I also got another SNK, Samurai Showdown 5 Special for the PS4, as well as the Art of Fighting Anthology for the PS4. Was able to pick up a copy of that as well. Keeping with the SNK theme, I managed to get a copy of Fatal Fury Battle Archives Volume 2 for the PlayStation 4. I was never really good at the Fatal Fury franchise of fighting games. As a matter of fact, there's really only one fighting game that I managed to do enough to consider myself to be decent at, and that was the Soul Calibur franchise. My favorite fighting game of all time being the first Soul Calibur on the PlayStation, or I'm sorry, the Dreamcast. And I wore out my Dreamcast with that title, let me tell you. As Divine Menace. I have a lot of the As Divine games. I bought those on release. So this is one I did not see. So I went ahead and picked it up. Back to SNK, Metal Slug Anthology for the PS4. I really love the Metal Slug franchise. I enjoy the gameplay mechanics and whatnot, but to have all of them wrapped into, well, most of them wrapped into one disc, that's pretty daggone exciting. I have a lot of these for other consoles, but to have them all right here, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And the final PlayStation 4 game that I know what it is, because there's still blind boxes to go over, Stranger Things 3, the game. This is one that I should have picked up when it got released. Was very sad that I didn't. I even missed the Best Buy version. So, but I was able to pick it up at the year-end sale. I was pretty excited about that. So, at least I did get a copy. So, not a bad start from Limited Run. I managed to pick up a Sega CD reprint, and it was unfortunate. I had two of these in my cart, two different Sega CD games, but during the initial rush, as soon as the sale goes live, you have to hurry up, add everything to your cart, and then try to check out as quickly as possible. I got this one because I wasn't sure off the top of my head, and I didn't have time to check my database when the sale went live. So I added it just in case. So I added two total games to my cart, and during the checkout process it said, warning, blah blah blah, Sega CD, I don't even remember the title, is out of stock. And I said, oh my god, that sucks. but it looks like I'm going to get the other one, and I couldn't even remember what it was that I had added to my cart. Turns out I already own this stinking game. Ground Zero Texas for the Sega CD limited run style. I mean, it's cool to have a limited run Sega CD game, I guess. It does count as a variant, so okay. And lastly, I have the Japanese version of this game by Limited Run Games, but was not able to secure a North American version of the game, and I was able to get this during the sale. It's Shantae, the Limited Run Games North American version of Shantae on the Game Boy Color. Did you guys know that they actually made a Japanese version of Shantae on the Game Boy Color? I didn't really know that either, but one of the previous events that I went to in person, they actually had this for sale. I said, huh, well, maybe this is the only way that I'm going to be able to get it. So I picked this up before, but as you can see, there is a big, huge difference. I'd rather have this version. So I still have this. That's kind of cool, you know? But to have the North American version, it speaks to me a little bit better than having a Japanese style box. So, hey, I'm happy overall. I was able to get a copy. It's now in my collection, and I am okay with that. Alright, so that's everything that I got from the sale, with the exception of the blind boxes. And I was able to get a couple of the blind boxes. I've been dying to open these guys. Mainly because I don't know if I already own it, or if I got something that I didn't already have in my collection. That's what I'm hoping for, honestly. I'm going to open up every single one of these and show you guys what's going on with it. I'm going to start with the PlayStation 4 one. I've never opened one of these before. This is my first time ever buying blind boxes. I only got one of those. Mainly because I have quite a few PlayStation 4 games from Limited Run. But very excited to open this finally and see what I get. I hear that these come with a trading card. And I saw a picture on a Facebook group that I'm a part of somebody getting a printing plate. Wouldn't that be awesome? So, oh, okay. So I got Hotline. Oh, I got Hotline Miami 2, wrong number. I already own it. So that's very disappointing. And the card that I got, I don't know, it looks like Hollow Knight. Not really big into the collecting the cards. I have a couple hundred of them, but I'm not really interested in doing all that, so. Alright. Now let's get into the Switch game of all the games, man. Alright. So 0 for 1 so far. Trying to be too careful with that X-Acto knife. Alright. We're hoping for something that I don't already own. And it is Ion Fury for the Nintendo Switch. Along with a card that I have no idea. Do I have Ion Fury? I'm gonna have to go. Why don't you guys come with me? Let's go check my database and see if I actually own it. Ion Fury. Sadly. Ooh. It looks like I already owned it. And I actually bought it at the Limited Run Yard Sale event August 7th, 2021. Dang it! So another one that I already own, I am not doing that great. And that stinks. But, you know, I mean, I guess that's the fun of these. So, yay, fun. Alright, come on now. Let's actually get something I don't already own. That would be great. If I end up getting nothing that I don't already own, I don't know if I'm gonna buy these next year, because that's a real bummer. Alright. Come on now, don't let me down. Let's get something I don't own. Wizard of Legend. And this is the card that I got. To the moon. Wizard of Legend. I mean, this game looks right up my alley. I'm gonna honestly be surprised if I don't already own it. Let me go ahead and do a quick check. Wizard of Legend. Oh boy. Look at what I did on August 7th, 2021. I bought this too. No. Okay, so yes, I did go on August 7th, 2021. I did go to a limited run yard sale event where they had a vast majority of stock. They also had local vendors there. But I spent quite a bit of money during the event in August, and it looks like they just put whatever they had left over from that event and put it in these blind boxes. So I'm becoming more and more disappointed. I guess because I live local in Raleigh, if I'm able to go to the yard sale event, I guess I don't need to buy blind boxes. But this is a learning process, so I'm learning, so that's fine. Last Nintendo Switch blind box here. Go ahead and open that up. Alright, I have the faith. I have the faith. This is gonna be it. Right here. Come on, don't let me down. Don't let me down. Turok 2, Seeds of Evil. No printing plate. Gal Gunvolt Burst card. That's kind of cute. Turok 2, do I own it? I get the feeling I do. Dang it. Let's go look. Turok 2. Oh no, I have completely struck out. That is actually incredibly unexpected. Oh, looks like I bought it from someone local. It's CIB. I wouldn't have opened this, but I bought it for 20 bucks at a previous Raleigh Retro Treat event on January 30th, 2021. I have completely struck out with these blind boxes. Oh no. Oh well. I live, I learn. I don't think I'll be doing this again because that was, 30, 60, 90, 120 bucks. Just on a gamble. That's okay. I'm okay with that. It's so cool, it's fun, it's neat, and it's unique. Oh, by the way, I have no idea if I own any of these cards. No idea. Not a clue. So, that was the limited run end of year sale. I want to say they had all of the games that I just opened from my blind boxes. I want to say that they had available for purchase at the yard sale event in August. So, there you go. Alright. My wife loves the Nintendo Switch, and she loves playing on the Nintendo Switch. The cool part is she actually redeems the codes that you get in some of the Nintendo Switch physical boxes, and she earns these platinum points for her Club Nintendo account. I never even bothered to look at the Club Nintendo account stuff anymore, mainly because they didn't offer any physical rewards. Well, in passing, last week she said, yeah, I think I'm going to use my points. They got a card carrying case. And I said, what? That's amazing. Show it to me. And she showed it to me. And she's like, yeah, I'm going to get it. And it arrived. And I love this. This is amazing. Now, they've done something like this previously. And I actually own a couple of the... there's one. Here's a couple more. When I first started collecting, they had the 3DS ones available. And I managed to pick a couple of them up. I love these things. They're amazing. For 3DS, they hold 3DS and DS cartridges. So, it's really awesome that they have it for Nintendo Switch now. I'm still, these are all my loose copies, and this is where I keep them. So, that's pretty awesome that they made a Switch version. So she picked it up, and I was really excited, and I yoinked it from her because, well, she's already got a steelbook carry case. And I wanted to make sure, and at least keep this one safe, so... I don't know, I thought that was pretty darn cool. Well, let's go ahead and open it up. I'd love to see if it has, like, several different covers, because the 3DS ones have, different color covers available that you can swap out. So let's see if this is the same. Oh, looks like it is. Oh yeah, okay. So there's the insert, the insert portion of this one, so I can make it look like this along the spine. I like that, but I think I like this one the best, honestly. That's also pretty freaking cool. I think I'm gonna stick with this one. I think that this is pretty cool. So I'm just gonna keep it exactly like it is. They would only let her get one, and she had enough points to buy two. But they only let her get one. You know what, though? Here's what I'm gonna do. I think I would like that as the insert. There you go. Now the inside cover is that right there, and that's not bad looking. That's pretty darn cool. I love it. I also love the spine of this. It says My Nintendo on it. I think that's just really cool. So I'm glad she bothers, registering the codes and whatnot. That's pretty awesome. Pretty excited about that. All right. And now for some ranting and raving. Made a couple of Amazon purchases last week, and they arrived. This one was a pre-order. I pre-ordered it like last year sometime. It just got released, and I was able to get it in the mail in Nightmare by Maxim Games. Why did I pre-order this? It was a super cheap pre-order, like below MSRP. I don't remember exactly what the price was that I paid for it. But I think it was like $20, $20 pre-order or something. And, I'm keeping up pretty well with the PS5 set so far. I know there's over 200 games already. But I'm not doing bad, if that makes any sense. So got that from Amazon. This is where I'd like to start complaining. I ordered this from Amazon, and this is the first time this has ever happened to me. I've heard horror stories from other people where they literally just slap the shipping label on the actual game box and ship it out. That happened to this game. It is The Cruel King and the Great Hero by NIS. Literally on the cover, just right smack dab on the cover, was the shipping label. This is how it got to me. I have no idea why it's not more messed up than it currently is. But that is inexcusable. Are you kidding me? Now, I may be that type of collector that, I can't honestly say that I'm the type of collector that's like, oh, everything's got to be pristine. But by the same token, I do hope that it at least comes shipped in a box. A shipping box. Not the actual retail packaging. That would be great. A lot of time and effort went into removing that shipping label as carefully as I could, and I am pleased to announce that nothing actually got ripped. I just took great care when trying to remove that shipping label, and thank goodness the shrink is intact. It was literally right there. The whole thing. The whole title, the graphic right here, was all covered. It did get dinged a little bit here on the corner, but I'm not that type of collector where everything needs to be absolutely perfect. I just want my box to look presentable. So, yeah. Thanks, Amazon. You're the best. Grr. That was frustrating. But thank you to NeoMecha, by the way, for telling me to pick that up as quickly as possible, because I was able to get it at retail. Alright. And the last bit of pickups that I got, this is from a local place. I managed to finally get myself a console, and I've already sent that console off to be modded with an AV mod. as well as get the controllers cleaned up and refurbished, caps replaced on the console. It's an oldie, but it's a good one. It's my wife's favorite system, so I finally bought an Intellivision. And I'm getting that AV modded. Since that's my wife's favorite console, I wanted to kind of wait for the opportune time to pick up an Intellivision for the console area that I have. And I finally found one in decent shape for the right price, and it came with a few games. Some games I didn't own already. I already amassed a collection of about 20 Intellivision games before I even got the console. So I was already collecting because it's my wife's favorite console. But now I have a couple of more games that I can show you. So this came with the console. I sadly don't have the console to show you. I will show that in a later video. But here are the games that came with it that I didn't already own. The first one being Tron Deadly Discs. The next one, Star Strike. This one was really exciting. Mission X. This is a little shmup. It looks adorable. I actually can't wait to play it. I've never played it before, so I'm looking forward to playing that. Space Hawk. Major League Baseball. Now, I already have a copy of Major League Baseball. However, the cartridge of Major League Baseball does not have the MLB logo on the cartridge itself. It just literally says in big bold letters, baseball. So I'm counting this as a cartridge variant, and I'm keeping this in my collection. A couple more. Sadly, some of them are loose. I do not want to collect loose Intellivision, but, you know, maybe I'll find the box one day. We have Vectron. This is... I don't even know what to think of it. And, you know, I'm showing my wife these games. Hey, look, I finally got an Intellivision. Here are the games that came with it. And she's never heard of this either. She has far more experience on the Intellivision than I do, so... but she's never heard of that. I got a copy of Atlantis. Now, this looks like an Atari 2600 game. Probably because they also made this for the Atari 2600 in almost the same packaging. So got a copy of that. Sadly, it doesn't have the little plastic tray, so it's just literally everything just falls right out. when I don't know what to do about it. I tried to put it in one of these little protectors. This box is too thick, so I don't know what to do. And I don't have any of those plastic trays, extra ones anyway. This one does have the plastic tray, Beauty and the Beast, and this is the plastic tray that I'm talking about. Little black plastic tray. It's really nice, fits everything. But, you know, without it, it's literally just an open box. So, how it sits on a shelf is just like that, where the plastic tray can actually hold everything together, and you can just stand it up. So, if you know where I can buy a spare plastic tray, please let me know in the comments. I would greatly appreciate it. The last game that came with a box, one I'm pretty excited about, because I used to play this in the arcades quite often. It's Burger Time. And finally, the loose games that I'm going to be adding to my collection. This Tron Deadly Discs right here, it has a cartridge with a red label. For some reason, it also came in the box with a white labeled cartridge. That's weird. So, and same with Star Strike. So, I have a white label Star Strike as well. I don't know. I mean, is this like a disc 1, disc 2 type of thing? Somebody please let me know in the comments. Because I am very ignorant when it comes to Intellivision, and I'd like to know more. And then, finally, I got a copy of Stampede by Activision. Looked up screenshots for this game, and it actually looks pretty fun. I really wish that this was complete in box, though. So all of these games are what I got. I got a couple of others. They were duplicates. And then Skydiving Girl actually picked this console up for me. I was otherwise engaged, but she went out and actually went and paid for the console. And I met her at the Raleigh Retro Meetup this last weekend, and she gave me the games for it. She's still working on modding the Intellivision. We got a buy all the components and whatnot, and with chip shortages and everything, that's just the way it is sometimes. But that's my pickups for the week. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the pickups. Real big bummer, though, about those blind boxes, man, I tell you. So I have some duplicates, and I'll have to find a creative way to get rid of them. I know Whatnot is getting that bad rap of selling on there and whatnot. You see what I did there? But I don't know. I'll figure something out. I am amassing a lot of duplicates, though, and I need to get rid of them. And I'd like to sell them to through some sort of online platform, but I don't want to do Twitch. I think I might go on Whatnot and just do a sale. I'll keep you guys posted. If you're interested in buying any duplicates that I have, there's a couple of 3DS systems that I have, a few Intellivision games. I mean, there's a gamut. I collect for everything, so, I mean, I have duplicate NES, I have duplicate Game Gear, I have duplicate imported PS1 from Japan, PS2 from Japan, North American, Sega Genesis, Xbox 360, sealed Wii U games. Hey, it is what it is, that's fine. But if you're interested in maybe having me do a Whatnot live event, let me know in the comments below. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if there is enough interest, I might actually consider doing it. I am a Whatnot seller, although I haven't gone live yet. I haven't done anything with that platform just yet, except buy stuff. And by the way, I bought a couple other things from Whatnot this week, so I'm going to wait on those to get in the mail so that I can show them to you. But I haven't really gotten into the Raleigh Retro Trade event, and what I picked up there, I'm going to save that for another video. But I appreciate you guys stopping in, and I look forward to the next time that we have a video on this channel for you. Please do me a favor, don't forget to like this video, hit that thumbs up button, and subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Until next time, guys, thanks so much. I appreciate it, and take care.